So there is a big problem with basketball as a whole. Not just college, not just the pros, but it's a problem with the fundamentals of basketball entirely. And it stimulates from the fact that got to protect the offensive players, got to have more points. More points means more excitement, and it's this premise that when you're driving to the basket and going, there's a guy defending it. You're trying to see what you do instead of taking the tough shot or passing it out to somebody else. You drive in and you initiate the contact by bumping into someone like that, and then bouncing off of them, and then taking a stupid tough shot in order to draw 2 free throws. It is the stupidest play in basketball, and it's super effective because they have to call it. They have to call it. And I don't know why they have to call it, but they do. Here's the thing, right? If you could tell that the defensive player is not initiating the contact, like he's just standing there like this, and the guy goes boom right off of him, but initiated by himself, then why are you calling these fouls the whole time? I don't understand it. It happens, and some of these best players in the league, you think Ja Morant, overrated as fuck, by the way. Steph, probably not Steph Curry. He's only really a 3-point shooter nowadays. But you get what I mean. These kind of point guards, they do it all the time. And it's not like you're just gonna let them run right past you and take a free layup. No, you want to try and at least defend the shot. I would too if I was some of these big guys or some of these even just regular guards or whatever. I would do the same thing if I were them every time. Like, I wouldn't do it. They have to change the rule on what is contact, because honestly, for this kind of shooting, I would say either call no foul at all or call an offensive foul. Make it a charge for that to happen. The only way you can initiate the charge is if the defensive guy falls over, and then they're probably going to call a flop on you because they don't want to call shit on Ja Morant, okay? The fucking baby of the NBA. Social media star. Or in college when fucking, I don't know, fucking Trace Jackson Davis does that shit or whatever. He's actually talented, so he doesn't do that. But Chris Murray probably does it. It's so stupid. Because that's how a lot of fouls occur, especially under the rim, especially in clutch situations. They feel very needy to call this, and foul calling in clutch in the tight games near the end is always a lot more strict and a lot more prevalent, but especially with that. And if they're gonna keep calling this, I don't know why teams are not taking more into account how to do this. All you gotta simply do is drive to the rim and bounce off a guy. And you make it. It's all about the acting, but you know what? It's also about your reputation as a player, apparently, because I don't think it only goes the good ways of the good ones, or the ones at the biggest name or the biggest money, not necessarily the best ones. But usually they have some sort of standard for how good they are. And yeah, it happens in, college and pros, and it probably happens in high school basketball too. And I think it's really ruining it because this whole premise of playing for a foul and not playing for a bucket. That's what I see a lot of players do nowadays. Pro, college, high school, lower than high school, G League, whatever the fuck. Their whole ideology to getting points and being good is getting fouls and not scoring points. I hope that some of these fuckers miss their free throws when they get undeserved ones. I hope that sometimes they're called for an offensive foul so that they get karma'd up the ass. But no, they never call it. The officials and regulators, they don't give a, they fester this, and it becomes regularity across the entire basketball world. I don't understand why they think it's okay to call those. Playing for a foul is so stupid. I don't know why. Play the game. The objective is to score the most points. The objective is not to get the most fouls. It is to score the most points. Fouls do not necessarily equal points. What's so hard about that to understand? Do you guys not know how to play basketball? Nah, I get it. You just gotta take the easy way out. No, it's too hard to just pull up and hit a little mid-range jumper or kick out for a big-ass three or, I don't know, actually go to the fucking rim and take the shot when there's an ounce of defense. Instead, what you do is you just go in and, I'm John Morant. I'm gonna get there's not a wide open look at the basket here, and I'm trying to get more points tonight from my social media accounts. So how about I just run into this innocent defender? Oh, look at this, a flagrant 5. I get 6 free throws to get my NBA scoring record for one game. Also, I can get swept by the Warriors in the second round of the playoffs. Oh man, it's so annoying. It really is. It's really easy to fix too. And it really just bows down to coaching. Coach your players to get the points, not the fouls. And I know free throws are such a big part of the game, and that's okay. I'm not saying call no fouls at all. I'm not saying turn it into a fucking rugby match. I'm saying that maybe you stop terrorizing these nobodies who are just out there trying to have fun for your stupid stat lines. So people in Vegas, white guys in Vegas, can bet on you and make shitloads of money so they don't actually have to get a job. It's so annoying. It really is. And like I said, it doesn't matter which. So really, it starts with coaching. It starts with coaching at the lowest level, high school, even before that. And I guess this is a PSA to all high school coaches out there, or coaches in general. Don't play for the foul. Play for the points. Because I swear, if you go for the points, chances are you're gonna get the points. And what do fans like? Exciting basketball. They don't like foul calls every 5 seconds. They like points scored. They like flow. They like quick. They like exciting games. Shooting it out and taking a 3, that's good basketball. Unless you're with it, and then it's not. But then, drawing in and getting a foul for a 60-hour media timeout, it's not fun. Nobody cares about that. So bullshit, dude. Fuck John Morant. Fuck refs. Fuck fouls. Fuck all.